promise. I'm here with Richard from SimLab, and you may have read some stuff about SimLab because they are doing a very juicy Formula One rim. But it's not the only thing they have, and that's why we are here. SimLab have rigs, they have stuff like this, beauties. Here, we will talk about the Formula One rim, of course, but what else can we talk about? First of all, let's start with who is SimLab, why is SimLab, when is SimLab?
I'm Richard Schouten. I'm the CEO and founder of SimLab. We started almost 10 years ago with manufacturing cockpits. At that time, I was working as an engineer, and I was thinking like, okay, I see a market opportunity to make cockpits, and so I was doing this in my spare time in the evening together with my wife.
Like Huizenveld.
Like Huizenveld, right? It was a real mess in the house. I needed
Like
a mess.
Huizenveld.
Yeah. And this grew like from month to month. We started to get bigger. Orders came in from all over the world. And I think after a half year, I moved into the garage box, and from there on, we got bigger and we sold more cockpits, and we kind of became, in quite a short period, we became the benchmark kind of for cockpits. We introduced this concept of aluminium extrusions, which is all modular and really great if you're a sim racer. 2 years ago, we started to expand with steering wheels, pedals, handbrakes, shifters, and in the meantime, we also teamed up with Mercedes F1, which eventually led to us being able to make this replica wheel of a real Formula One steering wheel. I cannot expose everything what we're busy with, but obviously we are going to enter the market with our direct drive solution. About 1.5 years ago, we teamed up with a company and a couple of people that are true experts in this field. And we really think that we can challenge the status quo with that.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Right.
we think we
In terms of quality or in terms of price?
I think in terms of quality, I think, with all respect to SimiCube, they've been leading the market for the past years. But, they are not the only experts on motor controlling and all that comes with creating a great direct drive wheel. And we think we got something else to offer. So, true replica Formula One wheel, I don't think there's any chance for a normal person to be able to come closer to Formula One than holding this wheel, because Formula One is really all about secretive and IP that's very much protected. And I think that Mercedes F1, was able and willing to do something like this is quite extraordinary, to be honest, because it's a perfect copy of a real Formula One wheel.
So many buttons. Buttons. Look at that. It's all in one. And the clutch pedal ergonomic so that fingers with glove can get in there, and only one because you only need one.
That's only allowed one for the regulations.
So it's even regulated.
Yeah.
It's okay.
There's a lot of regulations around the wheel, and obviously we didn't, it's not applicable on us. So we had a little bit of more freedom building the wheel. So one of the things is that the screen is a modern screen. In a Formula One car, you have there's one single make that they need to use, and it's really bulky.
Oh, so the screen is homologated in Formula One? I didn't know that. Okay.
Because through this latch, the FIA needs to be able to hook up to the electronics to be able to check the code. So this latch on the top is just there for aesthetics, as well as this button here, but it's all very accurate. This is exactly how the real wheel also looks. And one of the cool things about it is that these rotaries that are used inside of this wheel are the real ones. So it feels exactly like the real one, these. Yeah, and obviously, it's very comfortable. this wheel is super comfortable, and when you hold it, you realize like, okay, you know, there's a lot of smart people that have been designing this wheel, and it's really cool to see that it also carries over to the sim, because
Yeah.
the diameter is perfect for sim racing. Everything is at your fingertips, you know, the buttons, the shifter. You know, it's
Clutch. Yet, interesting. For how big is it?
280.
Interesting. I have a 290 at
Yeah.
home, and I notice it's a little bit smaller. I'm more comfortable with 290, but
Yeah.
280. All right.
I think it's a nice size for overall sim racing.
And you can call the Formula One drivers can call WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's got a WhatsApp button, so that Formula drivers can talk to their fans on WhatsApp. I don't know.
It's a really cool marketing gadget. That's what it is. One of the crazy facts of this wheel is that the carbon fiber, there are two parts. It consists out of 400 separate sheets of carbon fiber.
Yikes.
Yeah, so it's very much handmade. This is our top model, P1X Pro. It's made out of aluminum extrusion profiles. It's very rigid and modular. We kind of introduced the concept of these cockpits 10 years ago, which we refined over time, but you know, not much is there to really improve on. And this is our latest iteration on it. Furthermore, pedals. The pedals are is something that we released a year ago. They are fully aluminum construction, and they have a load cell of 100 kilograms. And this is kind of like, you know, this is how we envision a set of, you know, good pedals that are still relatively affordable. They are fully adjustable in terms of angle, travel, stiffness. We have, what is kind of special about our pedal is that they have a preload spring. Elastomers can also be changed, so they're very versatile. A tech preview. We covered it up with 3D printed covers, which looks a little bit
3D printed.
a little bit weird, you know. Yeah, but we were thinking, you know, to try to be as secretive as we can, because we don't want to give anything away. So tech preview basically means that the motor that we're using here is the motor that we're going to use in our final product, except, you know, with the different housing and different features on it. What we have here is really a display of the core of the tech. We basically partnered up with real experts in the field. You know, of course, in the market, SimiCube is regarded as being the experts and, you know, leading the way. They are considered as the best, but you know, there are a lot of experts in Europe on the motor controlling side, and you know, we think really with the core tech that we have, which is fundamentally different than SimiCube, we think we really can bring something new. You know, and what you have here is a so we don't run any filters. This is just force feedback as it is. It's incredibly smooth and it's very explosive. And it has a lot of detail, and you know, we're really confident about it that we can really release a really great product. But you know, it's set to be released in next year, 2025, probably towards Q3. And we brought three base models. So we have the 15, the 25, and the 35 NM.
35. Ouch.
Yeah. The 35 models give you a lot of headroom, basically. You know, nobody is going to be running a 35 wheel and holding a peak torque of 35 Nm. So it's really about the characteristics of this motor on the lower end. And that's also with the 25 Nm. You know, it's a lot of force, you know, and you don't use it all the time, but it's really about the dynamics of in the lower range and the characteristics. Here we have the Handbrake. We released it last year. It makes use of the same technology as we have in the.
Yeah, I recognize these things.
Yeah, it's the same, more or less the same. It's just tiny bit smaller.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, it's for playing rally games because handbrakes are only used in rally games.
And rallycross.
Rallycross, right? I'm a big fan of rallycross. I love rallycross and iRacing. And this one is not yet released. It's a sequential shifter. We've been busy with it for a very long time, and we think we finally got it right. There's some
Yeah, there's some resistance in here.
yeah, and it's easily adjustable also by, you can make it lighter. Try it now.
Aha.
So you
Clever.
can.
Yeah, no, very
yeah.
good. You can put it to what you like most.
Exactly. And it's full aluminium, we really like to use premium materials. So the housing is aluminium, carbon fiber plate. It's very durable and sturdy. And we think we got the mechanism right this time. It took quite a long time. I think probably over 2 years with testing all kinds of different things. But we're really happy with it. So we have, soon we will have a complete cockpit with frame, seats, handbrake, shifters, direct drive.
The seats are also made by you.
Well, they're not. Yeah, there are seats. Yeah, they're manufactured in Europe. Yeah.
Formula One wheel. In the future, up to 35 Newton meter of power on that beast. Handbrake, sequential shifter, pedals, rigs. What else do you want? VR? Are you gonna make VR anytime soon?
No.
Damn
no,
it!
No.
So
no.
you won't get everything that you need, but most from SimLab. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was great speaking with you.